You obviously are doing a theatrical run. I'm certain that you could have, well, I'm sure you'll have a streaming run after this, but how did you decide to kind of commit to a theatrical run? Why is that important to you?
Well, first of all, I'm old-fashioned. Movies should be seen on the big screen, even a documentary, whatever. I don't care. A movie should be seen in a theater with an audience. So you always try to do that. I think in Liza's case, because of who she is and the impassioned affinity audience she has that just love her, I think it was pretty obvious that we wanted to. I mean, I think these days the theatrical run, certainly true for documentaries, and I think it's also true for films in terms of that long tail. What's going to happen to Liza when it goes on streaming and SVOD or transactional VOD, or here, what happens in that long tail? A lot of that is determined, especially for a documentary, on how well it does theatrically. And all of that, because theatrical is a horrific business, as we all know, except if you're doing, billion-dollar movies. It's a very, very tough business, but it is in some ways a loss leader to be able to help promote and raise and elevate the film for its afterlife. And I think, I think it deserves to be in theaters. I think Zeitgeist and Kino Lorber is doing a great job setting it up. I mean, they're really, really good at special interest titles. So I think that's great. And I also think that, if you're sitting there, after a bunch of months, and you have a choice and it comes up, oh, you could rent it for $3.99 or buy it for $19.99. I think in that moment that you're ready to hit, yes, I'll buy it. I think if it's a theatrical, it just feels like, oh, I'm getting my money's worth a little better than if it didn't have a theatrical and the first time you're seeing it is on a transactional site. So anyway, that's my theory of the business for right now.